Welcome to another episode of Fighting Drowns. Like your life depends on it. Ah! Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Surviving with Yoopr. I am down here in the, I don't know what we're gonna call this thing. The hole underneath the shipwreck here we dug out in the last episode. Just taking on him, and I just noticed, dang it, he didn't give me a ender pearl. That was unfortunate. I guess I was too excited that I didn't die, that I didn't realize he didn't give me a pearl. Trying to collect up some of those so we can use them in the future. But anyway, for today's episode, we're going to start out going on a little bit of an adventure. And actually, it reminds me that I need to get a boat. We're going to go on a little bit of adventure at the beginning of today's episode, because we've got some things we need to collect up. So let's see where my boat is. So what I'd like to do, can I put this stuff away? I don't remember where all this stuff goes. Throw that in there. Let's actually take a little bit of this with us, just in case we need it for something. Oh, we do have a little bit more leather here and a little bit more sugarcane. So leather and sugarcane are two things we're definitely going to need today. If you can guess what that's going to be for. I want to try to get enough stuff together to start on the enchanting setup and get going on the Enchanted Island, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go on a little bit of an excursion here to try and find some cows or horses or whoa, hello, or some type of mobs that will give us leather. And we're also going to need to find some sugarcane. Although we do actually have, maybe before I leave, I'll plant that other sugarcane. Come here, stupid spider. Oh, there's another boat over on the shore there too. Let's grab some of that sugarcane that I just saw. And we're actually going to plant this on the edge here before we leave. Just so that it can grow up and we'll get some more sugarcane from that by the time we get back, hopefully. So that'll be great. I do have my fishing rod on me too with Luck of the Sea 1, because I also want to try to get some nautilus shells. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But I've got those hearts of the sea or whatever in my chest that we found in the treasure chest before. And those are useful for making the conduits, which will give us the ability to, you can put it in the water nearby here, and it gives us the ability to breathe underwater and gives us, ooh, Riptide 2, Luck of the Sea 2, Impaling 4. That's awesome. That's a pretty good book. Just a little flick of the rod there. So yeah, anyway, it looks like I'm gonna actually take a nap quickly before we leave, but then I will head out and we'll search for leather, sugarcane, and hopefully find some whatchamacallit, nautilus shells in order to get ourselves some conduits. Yay! Yay, we finally hit some land. Man, I didn't realize how much water was in this ocean, or this world seed that we got here, but seems like pretty much the whole freaking world map is just a giant ocean, which I guess is good for the whole update aquatic thing, because we got all kinds of oceans to explore. I know I've passed a few ocean monuments and some of the other underwater treasure ruin things and all kinds of stuff like that, but holy crap, does it sure make it difficult to find the some of the on-land basics, like cows and horses and, you know, stuff we're trying to get for leather and food and those kind of things. So luckily I found this little dark oak forest island here that we're gonna do a little bit of exploring on here, see if we can't find ourselves some cows or something like that. We might actually have to try and get some wheat and maybe breed them up before we just start going to town, because if I completely run out of the whole supply before I get enough stuff, that would be very disappointing. So let's see, we're just gonna look around. Oh, there's this little swamp area over there too. Oh man, don't tell me this island's gonna end right away too. It seems like there's like tons of islands, but they're all just like these little teeny tiny islands everywhere, and there's not a whole lot going on most of them, which is kind of cool in a way. You know, we could do our whole little you know, colony of islands, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, that type of thing. And Roxy's barking in the background again, of course. But it's not very great for trying to find lots of different resources and stuff. Yeah, so now that we're on this island, there's some sheep here. I don't have a shears, but that could be something that would possibly be useful as well. We'll just leave those guys hanging around for now. But it looks like I'm gonna have to do a little bit more wandering around before I find some cows. Oh yeah, we finally found the jackpot here. We got all kinds of cows, a bunch of horses, we got some pigs, chickens, sheep. Jeez, this is where everyone on the whole server is hanging out over here. Apparently I missed the invitation to come hang out at the animal party over here. Let's see, so I don't know. I don't really have too big of a use for horses at the moment, so even though I'm sure it'll be painful for some people to watch, I think I'm actually going to We made it back to the base and got all our stuff put away, and now we're gonna head over to there's two small islands here right nearby the main island, which is main island's right over here with the shipwreck. I think this island is probably going to be the better one to do the Enchanted Island on, and I don't know, it's a little bit small, but I think it could work pretty well. And it's relatively close to the base too, which I want to keep it kind of close so it's easy to access and that kind of thing. So what I'm thinking is we'll go kind of dug into, I don't even have my shovel on me. This little area here I think we'll kind of use as a natural little backstop for our little enchanting setup. We got some weird stuff going on here. So I might shape this out just a little bit more. Move a few of these blocks around and kind of flatten up this back wall a little bit maybe. Kind of tuck the enchanting setup into there. How do I want to do that? Yeah, we might have to build this out a little bit. I think I kind of want to tuck it into this cove. So for now, I think what we're gonna do is just maybe put the enchanting table down there, and I got to get rid of some of this water. Let's just go ahead and throw some blocks down in here. I'll do some of this. I'm pretty much just gonna have to fill this whole thing in to try to get rid of this water and then dig it back out again, which is going to be a pain in the butt until I make myself a new shovel. Do I have anything to do that with? No, I didn't even bring any wood. Okay, crap. We're going to have to go back and get a shovel before we finish the digging of this little area here, but we'll just start out with this small space around the crafting table, or not crafting table, enchanting table. What am I talking about? So basically I ended up out of my excursion, I ended up finding a village, so I pretty much just chopped down all the bookshelves in the village and took the books from them, because I don't think they're gonna need them. They didn't seem like the kind of villagers that really do a whole lot of reading, so I don't think they'll mind too much. But anyway, we grabbed those bookshelves, so now we should have enough bookshelves to have a full level 30 enchanting setup. Which, yeah, let's just do that. How do I want to shape this, though? Because I think I know I want to go up higher. Maybe we'll do it like this for now. It looks kind of goofy. Well, it looks goofy with the dirt there, I guess. Maybe if we back the dirt off a little bit over here, this will make it not look as weird in the front. Because then, you know, we'll kind of have this front direction over here as like the entrance side. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. And then these other ones will kind of just put around here. Does that get me to 30? Do I have anything I can even put in there to find out? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to grab some more stuff. I'll be right back. And just like that, I am back with a shovel. Let's see what we can get on the shovel, actually. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so we got level 30 on the enchanted table, which is perfect. I think I'm actually going to just throw a little level 1 enchantment on my shovel, which reminds me, I also did make up a little bit of diamond armor. Oh yeah, looking fancy. My shiny blue suit with the iron pants, so I didn't have enough diamonds. But, yeah, I just threw some basic enchantments on here. Protection 1, Protection 1, Protection 1, Protection 1. On all my stuff, I got a little bit of Efficiency 2 on my pickaxe, got some Power 1 on my bow, Efficiency 2 on my axe, and now Efficiency 1 on my shovel as well. So, that's just a few things that I did off camera in between when we were doing our adventuring and that kind of stuff, just to help out with making things a little bit easier and trying to protect myself from dying, even though unfortunately that did not prevent me from dying, because I still got killed by that stupid drowned guy. So yeah, if I put that there, is that gonna affect? Well, now I won't be able to tell. Yeah, whatever. So we want to light this up a little bit. I want to do, you know, some type of. Actually, do I have any fence posts now? We'll have to do some type of like different lighting over here once we start building this up a little bit more, so that things don't spawn all over the place. But for now, let's just do a little bit around the top here and things, so hopefully no creepers or anyone jump on top of our head while we're what is it? While we're at the enchanted table. Oh yeah, by the way, I bred these turtles, and they planted some baby turtles in the sand here, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes while those things grow up, as we're working on this place over here. So let's see. Next thing we have to do is, obviously we're not just going to leave this to be a giant sandy hole, so I got to fill in the rest of this water on the inside of here, and we have to get some more supplies gathered up for kind of the decoration of this whole place. And to be honest, I don't really have like a full idea quite yet of the blocks I want to use. I kind of have, you know, some thoughts in the back of my mind of what I want what I envision like an enchanted island to look like. So I want to have like some custom trees. Maybe we'll use like some concrete and some other things to, you know, make some different colors. And I want a lot of like bright colors to contrast. Hello. A lot of bright colors in contrast, but I also want to do like a dark background. So I'm thinking like a lot of maybe coal blocks and obsidian and some other stuff like that. I'm kind of thinking we'll actually probably replace maybe even this entire island. So we'll get rid of all the sand on the top layer and replace it. What are you guys doing? Trying to go for a ride in my boat? I don't think so, man. I don't have tickets. I don't have tickets for that ride. Get out of there. I want to find one of these guys. It's supposed to be a rare chance that these guys spawn with one of those nautilus shells in their hand or whatever. And I guess if they do spawn with it in their hand, it's guaranteed that it's going to drop from their hand when you kill them. So I still haven't found any of them with one of those in their hand yet. But oh crap, I can't sleep. I've been trying to make sure to sleep as often as possible so I don't get attacked by the phantoms, and so far that has been successful. Ooh, is that a gold nugget? Go away! Where do you keep coming from? Jeez. Ouch! Not another one of those guys. Sleep, 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 please. How about if I go... Oh! Ouch. Over here. Oh, crap. He's gonna spear me in the face. Get the axe ready. That went, like, right over my forehead. Yeah, you better run away, jerk. Give me your thing. Stupid. Ow! Jeez, they're everywhere. Welcome to another episode of Fighting Drowns. Like your life depends on it. Ah! Ouch. Go away. You too, go away. Okay. Now that that's over with. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to try to gather up some materials and basically replace this top layer here. We'll have to do a little bit of reshaping in some of these areas and come up with some different designs. We'll probably get some more bookshelves eventually and kind of decorate that up a little bit. So I'm going to have to go do some material collecting. I'm not going to be able to get any obsidian just yet until we go... Oh, I suppose I could get some obsidian from down below. Yeah, so let me get some stuff together and I will be back once I've got some more materials. Alright everybody, we are back with a little bit of progress that I've made here. So I decided to make up some black concrete and try this out here. So kind of the style I'm going for at the moment is basically I want this enchanting table to be, planted in the center here. And right now it's kind of like the island is kind of overcome this this curse or some type of enchantment, I guess you could call it. And it's starting to spread over the island. So I'm kind of doing this for two reasons. One, because I think it's kind of a cool concept that will transition over time. This will overgrow the rest of the island and become more and more enchanted. Some of which you may or may not see on camera. Some of it might happen off camera. So to be a couple of things like this I want to try to possibly work on a little bit in between episodes, and I might not necessarily explain some of the changes that are going to happen. So hopefully you guys will see like some changes in the landscape and stuff. I want to do some of the same thing with the main island over there, kind of do some growing and things like that. So the islands will kind of transition throughout the episodes, and some of which you'll see in the episode, and some... Oh, I don't want that. I forgot that I dropped it over there. And some you might not necessarily see. So this island is now infected with this enchantment, and it's slowly going to overcome the rest of the island and grow into, a really cool build. But the other reason is because, unfortunately, I've been super short on recording time lately, and it's really unfortunate. But like I said, with working full-time, and now I'm taking full-time college classes once again, so I've been short on recording time, unfortunately, but I've also been doing streaming 2 days a week over at twitch.tv/Yoopr. If you want to go check that out, every Tuesday and Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. I've been streaming over there on Twitch, so definitely go check that out. But I think that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. I want to thank you all for watching and hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And we'll see you guys again in the next episode.